So, what is your name, sir?
I go by Blue Zone.
Okay.
I'm an artist out here in Sacramento.
Do you like the fact that Donald Trump has been elected president, or
Not necessarily like it, but
okay,
shit, it is what it is. I'm glad a female not running, ain't the president.
Okay.
Shit gonna last.
And why do you not like? Why do you think Trump is a better option than Kamala Harris so far?
Because he's a man.
Okay.
She was gonna get us ran through.
Yeah.
For sure. We was gonna be downhill fucking with her. We might be fucked up fucking with Trump too, but I think we got a better chance with Trump. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. And your name is?
William Martin. Thank you for asking me to answer your question.
Oh, okay. And who did you vote for?
I voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
Okay. And why was that?
Sorry?
Well,
why?
Yeah.
I think Kamala Harris has incredible integrity, incredible character. She has been a public servant practically since she took her first breath. I think she has an incisive, analytical, prosecutorial mind that gets to the core of things. She has a huge heart. She has a tremendous sense of humor, and I trust her.
Okay. And I would imagine that you're probably disappointed that Trump got elected?
I was disappointed the first time he got elected. This time, the fact that it was a huge popularist message. It was a whopping victory. So many women and so many gay people, I'm LGBTQIA, so many people of color voted for him. So I'm listening. I'm trying to understand. I think that people in the United States are disillusioned with the Democratic Party. I think they think the Democratic Party is a rarefied group of elites who are in some greenhouse like precious orchids, and they're coming up with ideologies for the culture wars, for LGBT folks like myself, for people of color. And a lot of times those ideologies don't even feel like a good fit to the people they're supposed to help. And so I feel like the Democratic Party has lost touch with its base, which is the average Joe and Jane working person who is having a really hard time with inflation and with stuff like that. I'm all for being woke, but we have to be woke in a way where we're not arguing about language and pronouns and the way this slice of the identity pie wants things done, the way this slice of the identity politics pie wants things done. We need to come together. So, in conclusion, the fact that we lost may be a tremendous opportunity to rebuild the Democratic Party. It may stop all of us Democrats, all of us marginalized folks from arguing with each other, and we may unite to watch everything he does. So I do see opportunity in this. I just hope that the country can survive the next 4 years. I know in Europe, the president of France said, well, you know, the world is divided up into carnivores and herbivores, and France and Europe cannot sit around like an herbivore while America loses an election, and now we've got the carnivores coming at us to take what they want from us. This is going to have huge implications all over the world, and the world's already in such a fragile spot. So as long as we can survive the next 4 years, I do see opportunity. And the final thing I'll say is I was really excited that Governor Gavin Newsom has declared a series of meetings beginning December 2nd to discuss how California, which is the 5th largest economy in the world, has tons of leverage on public policy in the United States and world policy. Gavin Newsom has called a series of meetings to figure out what things California has to put in place to protect LGBT folks, women, people of color, and other groups that are threatened by Trump's ideology as expressed.
I think he's going to protect our country more than anybody else does. And I think that's really wonderful. I think it's really important that we look inside before we look outside.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about Trump so far?
About his what?
What's your favorite thing about Trump so far?
My favorite thing, I think he's not afraid to stand against big pharma and the medical system, and I think that's really
I think that having Donald Trump as a president is something that may benefit the country, but who knows? We'll only find out if he keeps his word or if he's a liar like they all say he is.
Okay. Did you vote for him or?
I did not vote for him, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you want to speak your mind or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you happy that Donald Trump was elected president?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
He's the best damn president we've had. And for all the idiots who got rid of him in the first place, they all should be shot. All of them. Now that he's going to be our president again, I hope he runs the nation right. And don't, honestly, it's going to be a lot of work for him, but hopefully he can get the cost of everything down. Like he did the first time around, when he put in $2.5 billion of his own money.
All right. So first, I want to ask, what is your name?
9, like the number.
Okay, 9. Okay. So, so are you happy about Donald Trump being elected?
Yeah, actually, I'm ecstatic about Donald Trump being elected.
Okay.
And the reason is, well, I got a couple reasons. I don't really have a full broad spectrum of you know, the differences between Donald Trump and his candidates, but I do know that I believe he's probably the most American president we've had. I mean, in his first run, he didn't he buy all of his like nobody contributed money for any billboards you've seen of him. That all came out of his pocket, right?
Yeah.
All funding for his election came out of his own pocket. No other president in history ever done that, right?
So far, no, I don't think so.
Right, and he did that, you know, and to make a statement like this is how American I am, you know, and can't even, the dudes he was running with couldn't even meet the mark because he had the money. But he's also got a really high intellect, you know what I'm saying, IQ and shit. The nigga's hella smart, like, especially with numbers and shit and stuff. So when he first got accused of scandal, it was all behind numbers. He's really good with that math and shit, sort of stuff. So he was able to manipulate the market, you know what I'm saying, and he kind of went out backwards as far as his wealth goes. But after that, it was just a minor glitch, little dirt kicked on his name. He shook it off and became president, though. You know what I'm saying? And now he's doing it again. This dude's unstoppable. But I think that I knew that when he get in office this time, the first thing he's gonna do is do what he does best. He works best with numbers. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna fix the national deficit and all money we owe to everybody else. He's gonna somehow sweep that under the rug, you know, get it all taken care of, get everybody in agreement that all debts are paid. That's his talent right there. That's one of his talents. You know what I'm saying? That's his main thing, is fucking with numbers, getting the numbers right. So on behalf of America, you know what I'm saying, we got the right dude. We got the right dude behind the cash register right there. So whatever else he's doing, I don't know everything he's doing, but I knew that we're gonna have, our job market isn't that bad as it is right now. But there's gonna be a lot more jobs. There's gonna be a lot more development going on. He's gonna stimulate the economy like no other president could, just by being in office and changing a few subtle things. Because that's his power right there. That's what what few little subtle things he's gonna change to stimulate the market. He knows all those numbers inside and out. So that's nothing to him. That's like sideline shit. He's just gonna do that along the way. You know what I'm saying? Connecting the dots along the way. He's just gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? While he's breathing in between pit stops type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad the bitch didn't win. I mean, I'm glad, what's her name, didn't win.
Kamala.
Any bitch president, female president, just because, you know, I think there'd be just too much change up. America ain't ready for that yet. And I think we could be ready for that if we had the right female that was running and who were to get elected, you know what I'm saying? It'd have to be a real liberal female that you know what I'm saying, and not too gung-ho for mothers against drunk drivers or women's power and all that, you know what I'm saying? Women already got all that, and that's already been established. We don't need it pumped up any more than it already is, but just because we got a woman for president, you know what I'm saying? It don't need to be blown out of proportion, which I think she was on the verge of getting ready to do. You know what I'm saying? She had already made that clear, like, you know, women this, women that. But now, with Trump back in, I also think about Trump, to cap this off, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think that that with anybody else in office, you know, there stands a high chance of them being corrupted. You know what I'm saying? By China. China paid off the whole Biden family. Why wouldn't they pay off anybody and everybody who's against Trump? Trump stands alone. He speaks for himself. He ain't afraid to be outspoken and tell it like it is. And maybe sometimes he'll even look like a fool behind you. But at the end of the day, he gets his point across, and he follows everything with action. You know what I'm saying? If there was any shortcomings in his first presidency, that's because he was duped out of office ahead of time and wasn't in there long enough to complete, you know, his promises that he had made fulfillments to. But now, this time, I think that him being in office will have enough time to fix whatever corruption, because he's gonna clean house. Anybody who he suspects, just like he did the first time. Anybody who he suspects of any kind of corruption, being, you know what I'm saying, underhandedness, you know what I'm saying, connected to this, connected to that, you know what I'm saying. He's gonna X-nay all that and not give him a chance to make any moves against him in the name of corruption. You know, so he's gonna clean house like he did the first time. And then I think whatever happens in the next election, you know, whoever's running is gonna have a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? Instead of everything be, you know, paid off by China. You know what I mean? Because they're the ones trying to take over the world. They hate us. You know what I'm saying? Communists, we're not. Even though they probably run most of America, all them skyscrapers and shit down in every major city. Man, they bought all that shit up. And all the major money markets they own and shit. And so it's kind of like, if you think about it, America's for sale. Corporate America has been sold to the Chinese. And Trump I think he's a powerful enough man to be able to stimulate the economy, to build more new shit, that he's going to make sure it don't fall into the wrong hands. You know what I'm saying? It's going to end up in America, in an American's pocket, who's going to stimulate the American economy with it. So he is the last great hope for, what's that word?
America.
America, but I believe he's the last great hope for democracy to be truly upheld and for it to be sustaining and last. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna pave what little roads left. You know what I'm saying of that. And that's all I got to say about Trump. Have a nice